After dying of exhaustion from endless overtime, I was reborn, and I woke up with an unexpected superpower, a one-way sensory link with my terrible boss. It was 1 a.m., and the paperwork on my desk was piled high as a mountain. Meanwhile, from the boss's office, I could hear the muffled giggles of him and my coworker, Chloe. It was exactly like my past life. During the day, my boss squeezed every ounce of productivity out of me. At night, I was stuck working overtime to finish the tasks Chloe shoved onto my plate. For 3 years after I was hired, I worked like a literal pack mule, 24/7, until one night, during a grueling overtime shift that stretched until 3 a.m., my heart seized, I started foaming at the mouth, and I died right there at my cubicle. Thinking back on it now, my blood boils. Why did I have to carry the weight of the world while they lived their best lives? Given this second chance, I'm going to be the light of justice and teach these two a lesson they'll never forget. Just as I was getting pumped up, vulgar sounds drifted from the office. A wicked smile curled my lips. I stood up, aimed my crotch squarely at the corner of my desk, and slammed into it as hard as I could. At the exact same moment, a scream like a slaughtered pig erupted from the boss's office. My boss, Mr. Henderson, burst out the door with his pants hanging around his knees, clutching his crotch as he scrambled away in a panicked sprint. Mr. Henderson, what's wrong? We were just getting started. Come back. Chloe ran out of the office, stomping her feet in frustration as she watched him disappear down the hall. I had seen enough of the show and was getting ready to slip away, but Chloe, having nowhere else to vent her frustration, grabbed my arm. Who said you could leave? It's only 1 a.m., and you're trying to clock out? Have you finished my work yet? I yanked my arm out of her grip and gave her a side eye. If you're so worried about it, you can do it yourself. She let out a contemptuous laugh and looked me up and down. The company doesn't pay you to do nothing. This is your job. Besides, you should feel honored to help me. It shows I value your abilities. With that, she shoved past me and started away. The next day, Mr. Henderson didn't show up at the office, but the rumors were flying among the staff. People were saying he and Chloe went too hard and he threw his back out, or worse, that he might be permanently out of commission. But Chloe didn't miss a beat. She was quickly back to throwing her weight around. Get back to work, everyone. Gossiping like a bunch of housewives. Keep it up, and I'll have Mr. Henderson dock your pay. As she spoke, she marched over to my cubicle and tapped the stack of files on my desk. You better do a good job on the work I gave you. If you try to slack off, I'll make you regret it. The day after that, Mr. Henderson showed up looking slightly green to attend an important client pitch meeting. Chloe was brimming with confidence. She assumed I had done the work for her, just like always. However, when she booted up the computer and saw a completely blank PowerPoint presentation, she froze. She stammered for a few minutes, unable to string a single coherent sentence together. Mr. Henderson, what is wrong with your employee? If you're not prepared, don't waste my time. The client slammed his hand on the table, clearly annoyed. Chloe scurried over to Mr. Henderson and immediately started blaming me, claiming I sabotaged her on purpose. The useless idiot of a boss didn't even try to salvage the pitch. He just immediately took her side and threw me under the bus. Samantha, what the hell is wrong with you? I told you to. I bit down hard on my tongue. Mr. Henderson shrieked in pain. The client, startled by the outburst, grew even more irritated. If your company isn't serious about this partnership, we're done here. With that, he stormed out, slamming the door behind him. Mr. Henderson, look at her. She ruined the project and humiliated me, Chloe whined, putting on a sickly sweet, victimized act. Ignoring his bleeding tongue, Mr. Henderson pointed a finger right at my face. You useless piece of. I pinched my thigh with everything I had. His face contorted. Piece of trash, you always. I pinched harder. If you can't do the job, get the hell out of my